All he did was think about me. Like literally every single day I was getting a contact of some sort. I was getting phone calls, text messages. Like, this is crazy how well this works. And they are so in love, so infatuated in me, and that's all they want. That's all they live and breathe is me. Me. Welcome, Soul Gems. My name is Kimiana, and this is the Intuitive Soul Tribe. Here we talk about all things manifesting. So, law of attraction, law of assumption. If those are your vibes, welcome. Guys, I'm excited to get into today. What we're going to talk about today is going to really shock you. It's going to send waves through you when you get ready to manifest, because you're going to see the actual formula to success. A lot of people want their specific person to love them and think about them nonstop, but they don't really know how to go about starting it. So if you need a pen or paper, go ahead and get that now, or you could just choose to use the comments as your note section and we'll go from there. What I always recommend first and foremost is staying diligent. If you really, really badly want results, I mean, no jokes aside, you seriously want this, you got to make the universe understand that. You ever heard somebody say, like, if you really want it, you'll do it, or if you want it bad enough, you'll do it? That's the truth. Like, we're humans. This is what we're based off of. This is what our system creates. If there's something in this life that we want bad enough, we will be able to get. But it requires for you to do a few things. Do not step down when you are already at the top. What I mean by this is, if you're already in your queen seat, your king seat, why are you stepping down off of it? Why are you going back and forth? I didn't realize when I was manifesting my twin flame, I did not realize that I was doing a lot of back and forth. And so what that did was that produced back and forth results in my 3D. I mean, to the point where third parties were created. And then next thing you know, communication is completely gone. And it was like zoom, big red X, right? Because I kept stepping down from my pedestal. Now, a lot of people don't like the word pedestal, and if you're like me, you probably don't, because it gives off cockiness and, you know, just vibes, arrogance, things people don't like, right? Well, what I'm trying to say, guys, is you're worthy. You're not less worthy than the person that you want. And you're not more worthy than the person that you want. You are just worthy. And so what that means is you need to treat yourself that way. Stop taking yourself off the pedestal. How do we know we're taking ourselves off the pedestal? You'll just do things that don't make any logical sense whatsoever. Like, I would get these results, like a lot of communication, a lot of phone calls, a lot of FaceTiming, a lot of attention. I would get that. And then I would still, in that, find things to complain about. Like, oh, even though I was getting all this obsession and all these things, I was like, well, but they're not responding fast enough. Or they're putting work before me, or whatever, you know, us humans do, create issues that aren't really there until they become a real issue. That's what I was doing. So I had to realize, stop taking the pedestal off. Another thing that I was doing to take myself off the pedestal was I would constantly, consistently think of the benefits of this person, the benefits that come to me from this person. Benefits could be all different kind of things. It could be physical things, sexual things, mental things, spiritual things. It could be all of it rolled into one. But it's key. It's literally critical for you guys to make sure you do not step down, okay? You do not step down from your position. Stay in your seat. What I was doing when I gave my person power and I started having all this doubt and fear and worry is I put that person right back where my seat was. I was supposed to be sitting there, but I put that person there. And I said, you are going to stay here. You are going to maintain this. You are going to show me that you are worth every dime of my time. And we would literally give them every dime. And it's not needed. It's not needed. You can love equally. It's okay. You can love equally. You don't have to overdo it. I mean, if you're a lover like me, you're Cancer, and you wear your heart on your sleeves, you understand then. Like, sometimes us Cancers got to just fall back a little bit, because when we fall back, people start missing us. That's kind of how it works. You can get anything or anyone. Stop doubting it. I'm telling you right now, you can get anything and anyone. Period. In the discussion. There's nothing that this person, if there's a third party, there's nothing that person has that you don't. and there's nothing that that person is doing that you wouldn't do as far as communication is concerned and love and compassion is concerned when it comes to your person. You are just as worthy, if not more, than the third party. So whatever it is you're putting in the front, you're then also putting them back on the pedestal. Because every time I don't want to use this word, but every time we cling or hyperfixate on anything in this life, especially a SP, we push it away. How do we push it away? Because we want it so badly that we're worried about it leaving, like it's not there anymore. Have you guys ever been very successful and you're like, oh wow, I made this goal, or I did this thing that I wanted to do for so long, and now I'm here and I'm worried that it will all go away? It's like, enjoy, be in the present moment, enjoy what you have while you have it, because the only thing permanent in this life is change. But that's also a good thing for some people. So if you did ruin everything, I'm just kidding, you didn't ruin anything, don't get mad. Let's say you did do a few things that weren't in your alignment, they weren't aligned with your source energy. That's okay. We make mistakes. I make mistakes. You make mistakes. We're human. So the biggest thing here that you have to do is believe that it's possible. I really shut myself off from the light when I decided to be the judge of like the whole situation. I was trying to be the judge. I was trying to be the jury. I was trying to be anything I could have been to remind myself that I'm not worthy. And there's no point in doing that. Like, it is very possible, and I mean this so to the root of my core. I mean this, guys. It doesn't matter who you made mad, upset, or hurt. I've seen a lot, and it's not even just about me. You've seen a lot. There is so many different things that people will forgive another person for. Does it mean that they will go back in a relationship? Not all the time. Does it mean that they will jump right back into a relationship with you? Not all the time. Does it mean that it's impossible for them to do so? No. You can get anything or anyone. Do not forget that. You like them, but not that much. This is a big thing. When your brain tries to do the hyperfixating, tell yourself immediately that you can get anything and anyone you want, and that, yeah, this person got the juice, but there's multiple different people in the world, and I'm sure someone else is juicier. Okay, so no, you do not like them that much. You like them, but not that much. They love you, but you like them, you just don't like them that much. And so when you affirm, that's the first thing that you're gonna want to affirm, is that I like them, just not that much. I just can't get over the fact that he picks his nose, or I just can't get over the fact that she always farts in I'm sorry. Okay, I can't just get over the fact that she always farts when we're in the car, or I can't get over the fact that he's super short. I mean, like, he's cute, but he's short. I can't do this. Whatever it takes. Like, we're human. Everybody has that flaw. And maybe the flaw isn't just a person's physical. It could be something like internal. That's a huge flaw. It could be like the fact that they lie a lot and they're a pathological liar. Or it could be the fact that they don't want to take accountability. Or it could be multiple different things that will be your ick. Figure out the ick and use the ick so you could benefit from it. Because what happens when you realize the ick is you put the ick front and center, so you can remain on your pedestal. If you didn't put the ick front and center, you're going to get off the pedestal thinking that you got to be the ick. And you don't need to be the ick. You want to be the thing. You want to be the person that is attracting this person to you. And if you want that to be so, then you got to put the ick front and center. So whatever that ick is, your affirmation is going to be, I like him, but I just can't get over the fact that he's short. But he can love on me. He can buy me stuff. He can do what he want to do. That's fine. I'm very appreciative and I'm grateful. But I don't like him that much. Okay? Even if this is your dream guy or gal. Even if this person is somebody you want to marry one day. Even if you already spilled your heart to this person and you're looking at me like, Kim, what am I supposed to do now? I already did. I gave my whole self. I was vulnerable. I was open. And now here we are. Then I'm telling you right now, put the ick front and center. Doesn't matter what happened in the 3D. 3D is irrelevant. You're transferring to the 4D right now. Shit, before we're done, before we're through, you're going to be in the 5D. So I don't care what the situation is in the third party. It's not stopping you. It will never stop you from being what you are supposed to be, which is amazing, phenomenal, loving, caring, kind, compassionate, joyful. You attract people like a magnet. That's you. And so in order for you to maintain position, like we're in the military, gotta put an ick front and center. Front and center. Affirm in your head your new reality with this person daily, even when talking or dating. So for my people who are like, girl, I don't even know this man from Adam or Eve, but he fine. And I just want a piece. This is for my girlies and my guys. Listen, affirm in your head and in your new reality about this person daily, even when you're talking or dating or just meeting. What do I mean by that? Remember I said put the ick front and center? Now that y'all know, you apply the ick even with new people, new relationships, not knowing people. You could find an ick quickly. It's easy to find icks. Shoot, the ick could be simply distance. Some people just can't do distance relationships. Like as soon as someone says, oh, I live somewhere else, they're like, okay, turn off, boom, they walk away. Like they don't care anymore. And so there's always a way to find icks. Even if it's not specifically the person, it could be the situation, right? Or I ain't getting into all of that because then no, we're going to visit that another day. Affirm in your head on a consistent basis the reality you want with this person as it to be so. So once you make it clear to the universe that I like him, but he gonna have to get taller first, or I like her, but she gonna have to stop farting that night. I like them, but then you have to realize that third party gotta go. That would be your affirmation over and over and over again in your head. And then after you've done that for a couple of minutes or 10, I typically recommend 5 or 10, then move to an affirmation that's the benefit of your dream reality. What is the benefit of the dream reality? That could be waking up to this person and being married. Like, oh, that's my husband. I like him, but he's going to get a little bit taller. But anywho, he my husband. So that's what you would do. You would make ick front and center, because that's how you control the emotions. That's how you stop yourself from over fixating. Trust me, I get it. I've been there. I get it. Some people are they just got that pull, you know? And it's not that the pull would disappear just because we're putting an ick front and center. What it does is it lets you keep a distance. So you're not feeling the need to blow their phone up when they don't text in a 2-hour time frame. It helps you not fixate and worry and have anxiety and fear, because all these things do is push the person away further. So have you ever wanted this person really badly, they didn't want to show up, they didn't want to give you any time or attention, by the time you got over them, now they want to give you time and attention again, and it's like this endless cycle of hot and cold, hot and cold, hot and cold. You know why? It's hot and cold because you're hot and cold. One minute you want this person, the next minute you don't, and it's all based off them. And it's time to stop making it based off them. You are going to take your power back, okay? And you're going to make it be based off you, hunty. Okay. Try relaxed scripting. I like relaxed scripting because it's lenient, it's fun, it's something to look forward to doing. I have scripted while watching Aladdin. It's just a very great love movie. I recommend, if you guys are people who will watch romance, I recommend things like Twilight. I recommend things like Vampire Diaries. If you're not into all of that like crazy stuff, The Notebook, things like that. Like, watch that and then script. I'm pretty sure you would get a lot of different ideas of what you want in your person. And typically when I script, I don't script from the format of like a diary. I script from the format of like affirming. Like, I'm so happy and grateful that my person is ready to get married, or I'm so happy and grateful that my husband is now in the same state as me. I'm so happy and grateful that I'm all my husband thinks about 24/7, 365 days a year. Uplifting self-concept daily. If you look good, you feel good. Guys, you have to look the part. I don't care how much it costs. I don't care. If it makes you feel good, it's just as important as paying a bill, getting water, getting groceries, the long list of things that we say that's a need. Same thing about your appearance. I'm not telling you to go splurge and spend money you don't have. What I'm saying is, when you go shop and you go say, hey, this is cute and this is on discount for like $6, I'm getting this, then get it. you know? And if it isn't about buying stuff, you know, you have a lot of good stuff already in your house. You got makeup, you got hair, you got whatever you're good at, whatever you naturally do that's already there, use it. There's no sense in walking around every single day. I mean, if you want to relax. But what I'm saying is no sense in being at your lowest when you can be at your highest. And so what I found was when I uplifted my self-concept, and I did so by looking like I'm ready for the day, not looking like I don't want to be seen, you know, it made me feel better. I felt better about myself, felt better about my relationships. So I know if it works for me, it will work for you. So remember, you look good, you feel good, okay? And looking good could be, oh, I'm looking good because I'm trying to go to the grocery store later. Cool. People have to stop putting this stigma on you need to look good for a reason. You're not looking good for nobody but yourself. If you want a reason, because most people need it, to look good, then yes, going out in the public is a reason. That's a reason enough. Leave it at that. Live life and do one new thing every day. What do I mean by this? You are going to apply everything I said in this video if you really want results. But on top of what I said in this video, make sure that you start doing one new thing every day. This could be a very little change in your life. Like, for example, maybe you're not a plant person like me. I am a plant person, but maybe you're not a plant person. So if you're not, then I encourage you to maybe get a plant that is considered easy to grow and doesn't cost so much. Or if you know somebody who has plants, maybe you could ask them to give you one to take care of. That's one new thing. The next day, you might want to try taking a walk around your neighborhood. If you never really do that, that's a new thing. The day after that, you may call a person that you normally wouldn't call and they don't expect that. Maybe a family member that loves you very much. That's a new thing. There's different ways we can incorporate the new thing subject, but what that does is it creates a life that you're living and enjoying because you're doing different things that are not part of your norm. And with that being said, you're not going to be sitting here hyper fixating on did you get results or not. So it's really cool. You guys will love it, trust me. Comment what new thing you will be trying tomorrow. For more on manifesting love, check out 5 manifestation techniques to draw your specific person closer. That should be right here. If you guys want the Manifest Everything journal, check it out. The link's in my description at simplicitysim.com, and in the journal you'll see techniques and affirmations that I constantly use that have worked for me. And then also, of course, if you need any coaching whatsoever, you want help manifesting, check out simplicitysim.com. That is my website where we can get you going with manifesting. So if you've been struggling and you're tired of struggling, then go ahead and get on there, book a session with me. And if you're like, hey, I'm a little shy, I don't want to, that's fine too. I have email coaching and I will coach you up for whatever it is you're manifesting. Don't you worry, I will coach you up. And I also do custom affirmations. So if you're like, hey, I really need some guidance on good affirmations, I'm your girl. So check out simplicitysim.com. A lot of people are not aware, but yes, guys, it's official. We do have an Intuitive Soul Tribe group. So if you want to be part of that group, check the join link. It's in the description below. There you will have access to all our 12-part series. You will have access to all my content all around every single day before anyone else sees it. So it won't be released to the public until you've seen it. Isn't that cool? I know. All right, sending you guys so much love, so much light, and as I always tell you guys, go get your moolah and go get your boo. Bye.
I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set them rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening?